Hey, you can download the Expert Advisor that is built in this video and use it for your own AI codebase by clicking on the link below.
In this video, we are going to create an expert advisor that uses the adaptive moving average indicator to generate buy and sell signals. Let's see how we can do that. We start Metaeditor by clicking the little icon or pressing F4. This opens the Metaeditor where we can write our MQL code. First, we include the Trade.mqh file from the Trade folder. This gives us access to the CTrade class, which we will use to execute trades. We create an instance of CTrade called Trade. This object will handle all our trading operations. The main function in our expert advisor is OnTick. This function runs every time a new tick arrives on the chart. Inside OnTick, we start by calculating the current ask and bid prices. We use SymbolInfoDouble with the parameters _symbol and symbol_ask to get the ask price, and symbol_bid to get the bid price. The NormalizeDouble function rounds these prices to the correct number of decimal places based on the symbol's digits. Next, we create an array called PriceInfo of type MQL rates to store price data. MQL rates is a special structure that contains open, high, low, close, and other information for each candle. We use ArraySetAsSeries with the parameters PriceInfo and true to sort this array from the current candle downwards, meaning the most recent candle will be at index 0. We then fill this array with price data using copyrates. The parameters are symbol for the current symbol, period for the current time frame, 0 as the starting position, 3 for the number of candles we want to copy, and PriceInfo as the array to store the data. This gives us the last 3 candles of price information. We create a string variable called signal to store our trading signal. This will be either buy or sell based on our indicator. We create another array called myPriceArray to store the indicator values. This will hold the values of the adaptive moving average. We define the adaptive moving average indicator using IAMA. The parameters are _symbol for the current symbol, _period for the current time frame, 9 for the fast EMA period, 2 for the slow EMA period, 30 for the shift, 0 for the apply price method, and price_close to use the close price. This creates our adaptive moving average indicator. We sort the myPriceArray using ArraySetAsSeries with parameters myPriceArray and true, again sorting from current candle downwards. We copy the indicator values into our array using copyBuffer. The parameters are adaptive moving average definition as the indicator handle, 0 for the buffer index, 0 for the starting position, 3 for the number of values to copy, and myPriceArray as the destination array. This gives us the last 3 values of the adaptive moving average. We get the current adaptive moving average value by accessing myPriceArray at index 0 and normalizing it to 6 decimal places. This gives us the most recent indicator value. We then determine our trading signal by comparing the adaptive moving average value with the current candle's close price. If the adaptive moving average value is greater than the close price, we set signal to sell. If it's less than the close price, we set signal to buy. For the sell condition, we check if signal equals sell and if we have less than 1 open position using positions total. If both conditions are true, we execute a sell trade using Trade. Sell. The parameters are 0.10 for 10 microlots, null for the symbol, uses current symbol, bid as the open price, 0 for the stop loss, no stop loss, bid minus 150 multiplied by _point as the take profit, 150 points below current bid, and null for the comment. This opens a sell position of 10 microlots with a take profit 150 points below the entry price. For the buy condition, we check if signal equals buy and if we have less than 1 open position. If both conditions are true, we execute a buy trade using Trade. Buy. The parameters are 0.10 for 10 microlots, null for the symbol, ask as the open price, 0 for the stop loss, ask plus 150 multiplied by _point as the take profit, 150 points above current ask, and null for the comment. This opens a buy position of 10 microlots with a take profit 150 points above the entry price. Finally, we create a chart output using comment to display the current signal. This shows the current signal is, followed by either buy or sell on the chart. We press F7 to compile the code. If this was too fast for you, or if you don't understand what all the code is doing, you maybe want to check out the premium course on our website, or watch one of the basic videos first. We go back to Metaeditor by pressing F4 or clicking on the icon. Back in Metaeditor, we press Ctrl and are to start the strategy tester, pick the expert advisor that we have just created, enable the visual mode and start a strategy test. Then we should see the expert advisor on the chart. If you are already a premium course member and have an idea for a video like this one, you can send us an email. In this video, we have learned how to create an expert advisor that uses the adaptive moving average indicator to generate trading signals. You have coded yourself an expert advisor with a few lines of MQL code that can automatically trade based on the adaptive moving average indicator. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.